Hello everyone, this is HirosKnight here again. And just for your information, this is a live streamed video that is online now. I'm basically going to show you some tips on how best to restore Austria Hungary from my own experience. It's probably different for everybody, but let's see if this works for you, and let's see if it works for me. A lot of this depends on luck, to be fair. But I find this is the most optimum way to bring back Austria Hungary, which is one of my favourite nations to play as. And obviously you start off by being Hungary. Live streaming. I am, I'm a pillock. Right, you start off with just the 16 divisions. May as well get those in an army, because why not? I'll put them on the front line, and I'll build up a planning bonus by setting an offensive line of Austria. You don't necessarily have to go to all of them, but you might need to. I'm going to set an national focus. I'm going with balanced budget, and I'm going to go straight down the line to demanding a referendum by the end of the year. I like doing this sooner rather than later. 3 military factories. I build close air support into war fighters. And I'm also going to start building some factories. I don't have much use for any of these yet, but you've got almost everything you need. You don't need much for reinforcement at this stage. Okay, we've got 3 civilian factories, so let's build some civilian factories using those civilian factories, because that's what you do to get your economy moving. I'm going to go with basic machine tools to get the construction going, same with construction, and going to go for electrical and mechanical engineering just to reduce the research time. It's good to get that early on for the long term. Let's see. I'm actually going to save the time artillery. I'm going to build some guns this. Get that one off so that you can trade the rest with France. Yeah, I have a grand plan to make this work, which will become evident soon. I mean, of course, you've got all the right focuses in the focus tree. However, in order to avoid going to all the allies, which you really don't need to do, there is a good way to go about getting your territory back for you. I'm just going to go to the 1914 borders rather than the basic borders you need to become Austria-Hungary, or all the extra territories you get a claim on. Air Force wise, you just get 12 close air support, 12 tactical bombers, and 72 fighters, and you won't get any more because look, you've got 52 free manpower. So even if you set it to 100, for example, or set close air support to 50, you're not going to get any more for quite a while. That's okay, we don't need it for Austria. Let's get going. Probably would have been better if I did this as a pre-recorded video, but for some reason this feels less awkward for me. I do not know why. So yeah, the territory you need for Austria-Hungary is a good part of Yugoslavia around Bosnia in the north here. You need Transylvania and Mauritania from Romania. You need all of Czechoslovakia, all of Austria, 3 districts, Stanislaw, Lvov, and Krakow from Poland, which is the most difficult to get in my view. You also need some territories from Italy, and you might need to get the Sudetenland back later. Well, actually you will need to, because you're not going to be ready to fight Nazi Germany by 1938. At least I never am. Another thing I do, just because the points are available and I remember to do it, is set traits for my generals. Just because I can. Yeah, I don't need to do that. Oh well, offensive doctrine, and how about organisation first? Yes, reinforce rates, recovery rates actually I think is more important. And we've finished balanced budget, which gives us some political power. So next we can go over strengthen the monarchists, and we can use our political power to... We can't change the civilian economy yet, or disarm nation because of the Treaty of Trianon. However, we can do is get a silent workhorse who gives you political power gain. And I think that's good because it basically means you get that bonus from the very beginning. So I'm going to go with that. Rhineland is remilitarised. I've only known it not get demilitarised once in my playthroughs on historical. Maybe it happens more often, I don't know. Engineering, which means we can get mechanical computing, which reduces the time by another 3%. I assume if you're watching this you already have some basic knowledge of the game, but I just thought I'd give you a little bit of advice. Hopefully the advice is helpful to me later, and I don't embarrass myself on the stream. Nationalist Spain has declared war on Spain, so the Spanish language. What will this mean for Spain? Well, either Republicans or the Nationalists will win. Good. Okay, so now we can elect a king, which gives us extra stability and allows us to invite Habsburg Prince, which you need to become Austria Hungary. Basic machine tools, great. We'll go for concentrated industry because I want to focus on the industry early on. Build as much as possible. We can modify the government, so I'm going to hire a military theorist to get some army experience gain, because we're going to want to make some changes later on. From now on we're going to save up the political power because we might need it in December, which is when the referendum will happen, because if we get denied we'll have to invade Austria. But if we do have to invade Austria, we can up our recruitment and we can increase our production, and Italy has beaten Ethiopia, another thing that happened in 36.
Indulásra kész.
Construction. So we'll go for excavation, so we're less reliant. Military factories, civilian factories to import goods. We want to be as self-reliant as possible. We do get some nice resources later on. We also have the potential to gain puppets, which will get you more resources too. There's a possibility to Czechoslovakia becoming your puppet now. They can become your puppet, or they merge with you entirely, or they can just completely rebuff you, which is still okay, although it sets you back on the manpower because you can get it back from the German Reich. Brilliant. We will invite the Habsburg Prince. I've not gone down the route actually. I think I've elected a democratic king before, but I've not elected a fascist king yet. Why would you praise Hungary and not do Austria Hungary? You know, it's a question worth posing. The Olympics has happened. Oh, well. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had stuff to sort out. Yeah, we've nearly finished our first year already. When you're at war, the time goes fast. Seems to be fairly even-handed so far, although Republican Spain's arguably a little bit better. We're going to resist the temptation to modify the government. Yeah, let's just watch what's happening in Spain because that's more fascinating than what's happening here. One thing I'm looking forward to the new DLC is the ability to set parameters for each country. Like you can set Germany to restore the Kaiser. It might be fun to do a game where the Kaiser's restored and you have to reform Austria Hungary, or vice versa. That might be fun. Try and restore Europe back to World War I boundaries. Habsburg Prince. We are no longer a kingdom in name only, and Otto is assumed to be Hungarian crown. So we will demand a referendum to get Austria back. There's nothing like some bloodthirsty revanchism to restore the empire. But we're not savages, I mean, if we can get it through a referendum, we will. Usually we do. Sometimes you don't. Variable plane reserve, yeah, but we've got no manpower to fly the planes. So it's a bit pointless knowing that. Okay, we've got a bit of a second wind from nationalist Spain. Closing on Barcelona. Madrid is still evading them. 4th side for Port Gibraltar stuck in the middle. Mechanical computing. Okay. We want to get radio because that gives you reinforced rates. Although we haven't got anyone to reinforce yet, so we may as well go and support weapons. 4 windmills. Let's start. And artillery. We will go for producing artillery, yeah? So let's go for mobile infantry, because that opens us up other options for support, which we will want to follow. Okay, let's see if we win the referendum. Oh, Madrid's fallen. It doesn't always mean the nationalists will win, but usually it does. Oh, and Madrid's own fallen. How about that? Okay, let's focus on our own country for a bit of countries. It's best to do nothing for now, because you might need the extra political power. Oh, referendum succeeds. Shortly after midnight, HirosKnight had announced that the Austrian people have voted for a union with Hungary. A telegram has arrived formally offering Otto von Habsburg the crown of Austria in a first step to revive the double monarchy. Excellent. Okay, which means... oh wait, not yet. We need to make it official. Oh, and we get a bit of an extra boost in manpower, which is why it's better to democratically. Yeah, we can train these guys up in a separate army, our Austrian army we'll call it. It's the Hungarian army. Amri army. And we didn't save up all that manpower, well, political power necessarily, we'll put it to good use. We're still all Austria Hungary. I wait to do referendum rather than do it through battle. Don't want to warm them too much. Okay, we will want to get a civilian factory built up. We'll get an industrial concern for that research time. We're doing a lot of industry stuff at this stage. Okay, we've now got extra factories, so we'll artillery. Put the rest into guns. And now we've got the extra civilian factories, I don't mind importing some more. Although we've got a surplus of oil now. So keep an eye on that. I didn't, and I should have. So for the cost of one military factory, we're now building a bunch more weapons than we were before. So there's no template, we will change that. It's going to recruiting. So these are Galakadanas. I don't know Hungarian. So we want to make more Galakadanas. Less infantry division. Infantry division is better. We'll make more infantry divisions because we get extra manpower. Now we will get support artillery. We will get manpower to fully man them.
Értettem! Figyelem!
Let's see if they are. Oops, we'll get rid of these infantry templates. We'll get rid of Galakadanas. Better have the size, they're the same. Okay, well, for the sake of confusion, we'll change to
Figyelj!
Hussars.
Utasítások.
Yeah, just simplifying the logistics a little. Yep, our province has not been forgotten.
Figyelem!
Yeah, we've not lost any
Kész!
army experience from that. Because we start off with some surplus, probably due to your weakness. We get our forces on the border with Czechoslovakia. I don't know if this is just anecdotal or not, but whenever I put my forces on the border of a country that we're focusing on, I tend to be more likely to get what we want. And it's now 1937, so we'll continue those machine tools for an extra efficiency gain. Beginning to churn out support equipment and infantry equipment and towed artillery, all of which we need. Then we'll notice this becoming more and more efficient over time. This red line means inefficiency.
Sorakozó!
So we want to be producing the same kind of stuff as we go along. I'm going to unite the Austrian army and the Austria Hungarian army, because that gives us, well, 24 and one extra. So we'll rename that the Austria Hungary army a bit later. You don't have to do that, it's just a bit of fun for me. Gotta get it where I can find it. Okay, this Alp trooper is going in this army. When he's trained up.
Figyelj!
And I'll wait for the others. Oh, something's happened. Okay, Austria Hungary is restored. Like a phoenix from the ashes, you'll notice our country colour has changed. So we'll go protect Czechoslovakia, which is important from the manpower side of things, especially before you get the Treaty of Trianon revoked. We'll go for a material designer because we're going to want to work on our artillery suit.
Értettem!
It's a bit basic to have early on, I'd say. Okay, got a couple of extras.
Indulásra kész! Készen állok!
I mean, we're no match for Czechoslovakia, but I think it's good to have a bit of military build-up to show them that we're serious. And it keeps our organisation if we ever need it. Okay, the shell division is within.
Figyelj!
We only need 3 more for our first 4 army. We've got support weapons, but we'll focus on the economy, so we'll concentrators industry 2. I always go for concentrators over dispersed. Just feel like it's a little bit better. At least for the purposes of this game.
Figyelj!
able to claim Transylvania or Galicia for a while because we need 200,000 manpower, which we can't do without the Bled agreement to get rid of to rearm. So we'll do secret rearming because that allows you to get an extra tier of economy. So we'll save up our political power for now. Oh, Czechoslovakia is refusing votes. That is unfortunate because it's a bit of a setback, to be honest. So we can't incorporate them this time. Usually they become a puppet, occasionally maybe fully. It's rare you get a full rebuff like I just got, but we'll go for extra construction speed. It's a shame.
Indulásra kész.
So we're just going to have to deal with our own manpower for now. Hindenburg's crashed. It's also unfortunate because it means that when the war does come, we've got more of a border to defend than if we had Czechoslovakia as the puppet, which is really the optimum. Okay, it's 1937 still. We'll go for... We'll go for improved aircraft actually, which might surprise people, but it's good to have better fighters. See how our weapon churning is coming out. Okay, that's good. We've caught up on the towed artillery, more or less, and we've got a bit of a surplus on infantry equipment. It'll be a while until we can up the air force, but it's gone up a bit. Yeah, I'm very unfortunate about Czechoslovakia. I'm unsure on whether we should just invade them, but they're guaranteed by the Allies, so it's best to let Germany do it. And we don't want a war with Romania, although they are guaranteeing Yugoslavia. So yeah, that is the worst possible outcome. Best possible is that they become a puppet. Unfilled import requests. Is that true? Good. We will go with war games, which we need to move on, and change from civilian economy to partial mobilisation. And Japan has declared war on Shanxi. Leadership purges happened. Japan declared war. In order to justify war, we need 25% royal tension, which is frustrating because that's when the Allies start guaranteeing countries. We can go fascist, but I think considering you're supposed to be playing as what I want to War is not a fascist. And also you get a completely different leader if you go fascist. So I consider that a cheat. We can edit our hussars to have support artillery, which doesn't have any kind of a drawback. No, I don't want to disband the army.
Készen állok.
Okay, so these will need some extra training. So keep an eye on that. Oh, we can modify the government again. Let us hire military high command just in case we need to go to war. Should give us a bonus on recovery. Yeah, I was hoping we'd have that Czech manpower to help us. I don't know if we can do it without Czech actually. I'll switch to 100. Yeah, that bloody sucks. Of course you can just keep replaying it until you get the result you want. Because, well, the Austrian referendum and whatever happens with Czechoslovakia depends a lot on chance. And Czechoslovakia has quite a guarantee. Okay, engineering, we'll go for that radio. Let's get out of the way.
Készen állok.
Training's coming along nicely.
Parancsok.
More games has happened. So, let's go for theoretical. Wait a minute. Guys, one of the following. Okay, we can go for bled agreement. I've been doing this wrong all along. I'm an idiot.
Sorakozó.
Yeah, we'll just go with the bled agreement. Won't need to do our air doctrines for quite a while. We've got 34 army experience to play with. So let's get this finalled up. I get some extra artillery in, make it combat width of 20. So for 84 divisions with width of 20. Yeah, so it's best to go with 20 because of that example given, which doesn't help us in forest with attack, but it does with movement and defence, and then the yeah, it doesn't help us in the mountains, but it does over rivers and in forts, which we will be building quite a few of. Okay, so we may as well make this 20 width as well. Right, yeah, it does get tanks going for a very long time. Right, I'm going to point for that. We'll leave it at that since they're training already anyway.
Sorakozó.
Require more manpower, but well,
Kész.
we'll get it soon. Okay, and as expected,
Figyelem.
got these guys in need of training.
Figyelem.
I'd rather train before any wars are happening rather than after.
Készen állok.
Two, so we can get excavation too. Might be able to free up another civilian factory. Speaking of which, we'll go into construction. We have 12 factories that we're using at the moment. We're going to get up to 30. 18, she could do a good start. That'll steamroll quite quickly.
Értettem.
Okay, you can go on.
Figyelem.
You can go in on army.
Sorakozó.
You too. And we've got extra points. Let's do something. We can't go as volunteer yet. Actually, we'll save it for when we
Utasítások.
bled agreement focus. I've never known it being refused.
Parancsok.
Although you can refuse it as Romania. I was hoping to have a much bigger military moment so we could start focusing on Romania and Yugoslavia. I was hoping for that to check pockets. Okay, I've got our new fighters. We'll improve our artillery for now. We'll start building new fighters. Of course, if we do the war with Austria, then you'll have a little bit of experience in your new fighters.
Utasítások.
We've got 10 army experience, so let's get right to 20.
Készen állok.
That's tough. So we should begin to be able to recruit again soon. So for now, we might as well get some new circle on the land doctrine so we can begin doing that. And we can work on the economy for a bit. So let's move to... Okay, let's... Oh, good. Blood agreement's been agreed, so we can now move to Bolshevik. Oh, Czechoslovakian ambassador is watching recent developments in Austria Hungary with ground concern. Okay, it's fair. Nice. We can also move to limited construction a bit later, which we will do.
Értettem.
Oh good, we've got the manpower being sucked back down again.
Indulásra kész.
We'll need to train new troops.
Figyelem. Parancsok.
At least we're fully manning our army again.
Sorakozó.
You need more training. Chanel division again.
Utasítások. Utasítások. Értettem.
Okay, we're guzzling up more manpower to reinforce our
Értettem.
Oh, good. We can up our recruitment to limited conscription. And secret rearmaments prerequisites now over.
Indulásra kész.
We'll take some training to get our army back up to scratch, but we'll do it. We might come to a point where we have surplus manpower soon as well.
Indulásra kész.
Got radio, and it's January 1938, so we can go for the computing machine. At least the Amstrust can't,
Figyelj!
which really rocks world tension. They can still get Czechoslovakia, unfortunately, but, well, they made their own bed. Army manoeuvres, good. I'll go for Grand Battle Plan. That's the standard one that lots of
Parancsok.
nations have.
Értettem.
Oh, the nationalist one. Don't know if that'll help or hinder us. Or affect us at all. We have no beef with them either way, but they might have beef with us. Is that staying steady, that manpower? If so, then I can recruit at least one division. Sure, we can't do
Yes.
more. Oh, may as well do more. We will add an extra. I don't know if there's any point in deploying them all early because it's going to take a while to build up our forces. Actually, it might be best to. Well, we can deploy them early just to speed up the time before we get to power to start doing our bit. That's 19. We'll go with field hospitals. There's very many men, so you may as well do. Let's go with logistics company because supplies will be important considering the attrition we'll get in the mountains.
Parancsok.
Okay, so we've got one ready.
Sorakozó.
Any training. Another. Get a couple more.
Értettem.
Okay, I wonder if we can up our conscription again. I don't think so. Yeah. It's easy to see this as a fascist, but is that cheating? I'll leave that up to you to decide. We will get a chief of army. Better defensive because we're going to have less troops.
Kész.
So may as well make sure they can look after themselves. World tension's 18%. Okay, we can recruit those. We probably haven't. Oh, we have got enough men to claim Transylvania, so we'll do that next.
Figyelj.
And we will get.
Utasítások.
We'll change you to the border here. We do get a war event if they refuse. Is that an offensive line? I'll get Bucharest in there.
Kész.
Hopefully these will be trained up quite a way by the time.
Figyelj.
Let's recruit a bit more. Need to build more artillery and support equipment. Well, when we get, if we get our extra
Értettem.
then that'll be a lot easier.
Utasítások. Indulásra kész.
10.
Figyelj!
Can we get some extra air units? May as well. Yes. So 98. Move an extra 2 to make it 100. Let's see. You've got everything you need. Make sure that you have recon and support. Although you might have extra training now.
Értettem.
How close are we? Tell you what. When we get to the end of May, we'll put more
Értettem. Figyelem.
ready for attack, whether they're ready or not.
Értettem. Parancsok. Figyelem!
We're going up for 24. So we'll set a front line for these guys and offensive line.
Készen állok!
We'll save until 20th of June.
Indulásra kész!
Training. Train some more.
Kész!
Let's stop training now. We'll get better organisation back in case it comes to war. We'll save this. Okay, they refused to give a Transylvania. They went too far this time, we'll go with that. Which increases world tension. Gets training support from Transylvania. Will do much for sure, so we close claims. Okay, yeah, state lands gone to Germany. Romania has rejected restrictions all they will listen to, which should give us a mediation event. We'll approach Germany because they always give us the best deal, frankly. Oh,
Figyelj!
they're not assigned to this order. It's ridiculous. I'm not sure they're assigned to the order then. Oh. Rather than facing my armies, the Cavalry Romanians have decided to return our rightful territory. The entirety of Transylvania has been given to administration, and our forces have taken full control. Good. So we avoided war. Romania's returned all our territories, so we no longer have any need to go to war with Romania. Good. Okay.
Kész!
You and your own army as your trained up.
Kész!
Okay. The only thing is you've got quite a wide border with Hiros now being
Értettem!
You haven't got much of an army, which is unfortunate, regrettable. Let's go with military high command. We'll go with the cavalry, it's got cavalry. We've got extra military factories, which is exactly what we wanted. Put that into support equipment. Put one in support, one in trade.
Indulásra kész!
Oh, bugger. No, I want you. Oh, bugger. Why don't I do
Sorakozó!
this properly? Front line here, yes. Defensive line here.
Indulásra kész!
Then offensive line exactly the same.
Parancsok.
Rain. We can't get anywhere. Okay, Romania and Bulgaria have had a little to do there. So, yeah, despite the setback with Czechoslovakia, we managed to avoid a war with Romania. I mean, extra 2%.
Indulásra kész.
Start justifying them. Gonna check just in case we can do. No one's guaranteed their independence. We get ready to pause the game in case something happens to increase world tension.
Figyelem!
I know they're not ready yet, but we'll get these out.
Figyelj!
Okay, you can get training. Can I get some extra air units? No, not yet.
Utasítások.
Yeah, I think that our recruitable manpower is leveled off at about 20k. We'll leave it at that so we've got reinforcements in case we lose soldiers. Which we probably will against you guys, so without check manpower it's a bit difficult. Which means that fate to check this out is probably happening soon. France and Britain have announced the alliance, preparing for the worst. We've been given a bit of extra land from Slovakia actually. So, at least there's that. We're getting on with building these civilian factories. So, yeah, we'll start getting military factories constructed. That's for sure. We'll go with... well, we may as well go with these, just so that we've got these claims. Better to have
Sorakozó!
not. Well, tension's only at 22% though. I was thinking that the Vienna Award would make a difference.
Figyelj! Figyelem!
So we are gaining territory a bit, but not as quickly as we'd probably like. We will get an aircraft designer. I'll go with light aircraft, because agility's good. Computer machine. Right. We'll go with encryption so we can study what they're.
Készen állok.
No more men in training, but... oh wait, we can... so... three. Field hospitals. Okay. It's 1938, so we'll improve our infantry equipment. And logistics company. So... yeah, again there. We'll do our mountain research role, because even though we get mountain troopers from Austria, we technically don't have that technology. we got it through what you could consider to be a slight cheat of annexing another country with more advanced technology. I mean, we could justify in Poland when it reaches 25%. Could try it. Oh, Shanks is
Vigyelj!
probably raised it.
Parancsok! Indulásra kész!
Well, the best thing in this state of the game is just to spawn extra infantry. Just so you can at least compete with your neighbours. We won't be able to compete with the Axis for a long time, and losing Czechoslovakia is a big problem. It's a shame because everything else went our way so far.
Parancsok!
Okay, you're ready. Okay, Nanjing's fallen. Perhaps.
Értettem!
Yeah, we're hovering around the 22% mark. Right, we've got 20 of this, so we can now edit our infantry divisions to have field hospitals and logistics. Will help in a bunch of ways. We're missing equipment production, so I think the game now wants us to start doing some motorised. So I'll put one of this in and one of this. And we will need to get more oil, but less. Oh, we've got a surplus and we're not even. It's confusing. Okay, claim Galicia. Oh, it's 25% world tension. Okay. Let's justify on Yugoslavia. Just set it for that. Okay. So in 150 games, possible that's up to world tension straight away. Poland is going to be guaranteed soon.
Készen állok!
Because we're at that time, so we'll have to wait to get our Polish territory. Right, we're ended by Yugoslavia posturing, so do that. Rights claim Memu. Okay, they're not guaranteed yet, we'll justify. Okay, we'll retake a course today. Okay, it takes less time to retake a core state, so it's gonna make world tension go mad.
Indulásra kész!
The Allies are probably gonna go nuts now. And they have. And yeah, this is a very unlucky game. Looks like without a war with the Allies, we won't be able to get this territory, unfortunately.
Figyelem!
And I'd rather not go to war with the Allies because then you have to beat Britain, which is a whole other thing. So, in this scenario, and I might call it a stream in a minute, I would advise build up, go to war with the Axis when they're weak, create your own faction, and try and get the Yugoslavian and Polish lands and Czech land, which is difficult because those are all allied countries. But I don't think you can do that in the Allies, so join the war on the Allies, so just don't join the Allies. Stream for another few minutes.
Utasítások!
It's not going to work out the optimum way. And
Sorakozó!
training. Just
Sorakozó!
made them a bit more
Értettem!
sophisticated in their makeup.
Figyelj! Figyelem!
Sure, I'll do a part two of this. Okay. Hiros army comes from Bulgaria.
Kész!
Well, there you go, allies. I'm trying to stop a warmonger for you, and here you are, guaranteeing their independence. Yeah, I'm going to call it stream here, but I'll try and play it again to a point where you can go to war. Thank you for watching, if you've been watching. This has been HirosKnight, who I continue to be. Goodbye.